Hey guys, how's it going? Sports Gaming Fever here, back again with some more Franchise Hockey Manager 6. So I took the liberty of simming through the preseason with the New York Rangers, and we did not do so hot, but I don't really care, because as you can see, there are 2 wins, but one was 11-2 versus the Islanders. Zibanejad with 5 goals and an assist, Panarin with a goal and 4 assists, Buchnevich with 3 assists, 4 goals in the first, 3 goals in the second, another 4 in the third period. Shots. They had 58 shots. We had 34 shots, and we beat them 11-2. So basically, every 3 shots we took, there was a goal. Just kind of an oddity, kind of an amazing thing. If this was regular season, it would have been one of the highest scoring games in history. Actually, I looked it up for some reason the other day. I think it was for class. I got my professor actually asked a hockey trivia question, and I looked it up on my computer. I think this would, if it was the regular season, would be one of the highest scoring games in NHL history, like top 5 or top 10. Just an amazing oddity. So I don't even care that we did bad during the preseason. That is just something else. If we go back to the schedule, but yeah, we actually did horrible. So we need to do some fixing of things. But it is preseason, so it's a little different. We'll look at the lines here. This is what I kept all preseason long. So yeah, I think I don't think we really need an agitator here. But that is your best strength. So, you know what? We'll keep you as one. But if that's going to be the case, I kind of want you on the 4th line. We don't need 3 aggressive forechecks here. Sure, counterattacking forward for you. You know what I actually might do is just assistant set up the organization. Assistants set the roles. That just messed everything up, but because it's still preseason. But I want to see if it changes up the tactics, because I believe it does. Yeah. Or was that what I had done? I think it. Oh, it's not even Tatis, so I'll figure that out in the near future. But yeah, so we got through the preseason. I'm going to look to make some moves. I think the biggest thing was maybe defense, because we scored a decent amount of goals. I mean, we scored 11 in that outlier game, but if we go back to our schedule, yeah, some ones, but we scored 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 there. Maybe our defense needs the help. Maybe it's our offense. I mean, I think everywhere we should try to improve. Honestly, I'm content with it. But if we're rebuilding, we're in I believe so, right? If we go to data, job security. Yeah, season objective is a rebuild. So we should be going for some younger players. Just trying to get as good as we can. Misclick. Let's go to ability. Boyle is still up there. Marlowe is with the Sharks. Dressed. Oh, he's on a tryout. Oh, that's right. We can try out players during the preseason. We didn't wind up doing that, but that's okay. Let's go to the trade block. Ooh, Marchessault is up for grabs. Niederreiter is up for grabs. I want younger players. I'm interested by Jordan Staal, but we need some younger players. Marchessault or Niederreiter would be good. Though I think right wing is where we need the help, at least on forward. We could also go for a center. Coleman could be good. Maybe on like a second or third line. Coleman, what's your contract? That's not a bad contract, and he could be good on some sort of third line if we look at his ratings here. Yeah, he'd be a good third line grinder kind of player, a two-way. Yeah, definitely a grinder of sorts. So he could be good. Let's see what it would take for him. Make a trade offer. And if we go to, I don't really want to trade away picks. Let's search by age. Haley isn't really someone we're using. It's hardly likely they'll accept that, of course. How about Bolesky added to that? No. I'm just kind of throwing random people in there to see what it might take. Yeah. Coleman will be pretty tough to get. Goalie, left defense, and center is kind of where they need what they need. Jensen, we could look. Though he's a left wing. Well balanced. And I think that's fine with his potential being 2 stars only. And Coleman being a 2.5 star ability now, and likely staying there for the time being. Sorry, my phone's going off the hook. So I think that's good. And then paired with like this guy who's only gonna be a 1 star, might be enough. Usually when it says well balanced, they don't go for it. But considering Coleman is on their trade block, it has the potential to, if I add a 7th or a 6th, let's just try it as is and see if it goes, because he's on the trade block. But in my experience, even when it says well balanced, the deal does not get done. But we'll see about that. I think looking for picks would be good too. We do want a good amount of draft picks. I wish teams could put their draft picks on the trade block. I don't believe that's possible. Just to see who is really willing to give away their pick or trade their pick for something. Another thing we could just do is shop some players and put them on our trade block and let the trade offers come to us, and then work with what another team is offering. This will be a little bit of a long sim getting ready for the regular season, as it is September 3rd in the game, moving into October. And then we'll set the lineup and everything and get going a bit here. But yeah, we definitely need to make some sort of moves. Though I'm still not over that 11-2 win. I know it's preseason. I know it was probably like their backup goalie or something. But I think that's just an amazing oddity. Did not expect to see that. As this is actually quite a good sim in terms of predicting how things will pan out. I believe their baseball game, Out of the Park Baseball, 2 seasons in a row predicted the World Series winner. I think hockey's a bit difficult to sim. And there you can see we did not get that deal done. I want to see if we add alright, would a 4th do it? Let's just add a 6th and see what happens. Oh, and look, it's our first game of the season. But yeah, I think hockey's a bit harder to predict. So wait, where's the binge at? Why aren't you playing? Oh, I think it was because. Okay, I'll set. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Um, and then set roles. I don't want you as a screeners engine. What's going on here? Let's set you as a two-way forward. Vishnevich is the setup man. I guess that works good. Yeah, that works good with Panarin's shooting ability. Kreider's a power forward. Strome is a playmaker. And Kakko is a sniper. I like that. Is there anything better for Kakko? Dangler, counterattacking for. No, I like him as the sniper. Perimeter shooter is a slightly better rating. Lemieux, like I said, I kind of want that switched. So we got a good fourth line there of physicality. So if we go into tactics and we go to unit and we go to this fourth line, I want their physical or aggressiveness all the way up, back checking often, and hitting all the way up. Yeah, I think that's good. Global that's already set. So I'm pretty sure that means the units will use that unless I specifically say this is what I want. So for the first line, this is what I want. And I think the assistant coach can change things up too as we go. I noticed that in some of my other playthroughs. So let's take a brief look at the schedule. We got Winnipeg to start, Ottawa, long break before Edmonton, which actually in real life I've seen many complaints about this long break for the Rangers, and then another decently long break, which I find interesting that they do that right off the bat. But anyway, without further ado, let's play our first game. Let's make the very fast. I don't want any highlights. Yeah, okay. That all looks good. Roughing for Patrick Laine. Bushnovich high sticking. I'm gonna put the sound low because I don't know how high it is over my voice. Blake Wheeler scores very early in this game. This should be the only game I really give the full sim here. In the future, we'll just cut through the season. Playoffs, I'll definitely do it like this, though. I don't know if the playoffs will be coming this season. We only have 2 shots on goal, so something's going to change during the intermission. Jacob Trouba, though, we tie it up. That was good to get in at the end of the first, so I like that. I think we need to shoot the puck a bit more. I wish there was a middle setting for some of those. But yeah, I think shooting the puck more is important. So let's return to the game and see how that affects things. We are definitely getting more shots on goal. And get the power play here. And Elias Anderson scores the second goal of the game for the Rangers. Yeah, we're definitely getting more shots in, so that's good. We're gonna get another power play here, unless that's us. Yeah, no. I was like, I don't recognize that name, but yeah, we caught up in shots. Shots are even. Oh, and Cheadle scores. Nice, D'Angelo fast on the assists. Gabriel Bork takes the penalty. So we've got a lot of power play opportunities. Panarin took the penalty there. End of the second period. Not going to change anything, considering it's been going good. Holding on Bufflin. Wow. How many shots have we gotten on the power play? I mean, chances, not necessarily. Capo Calco, his first goal in the NHL, assisted by Cheadle and Strome. Nice, nice. It looks like it was from right in front here. Is there any way we can like zoom in on that? I guess not. Right out front. So that is nice to see. Kreider with a goal. Strome gets called for tripping. But I think it's safe to say we got to win in our first game. Jets power play is 0%. No power play goals so far. Jesper fast for roughing. Now we're taking all the penalties at a bad time. They score a goal on the power play. Pullman assisted by Connor and Ehlers, but Buchnevich gets a goal here, responds right back. Panarin and Zibanejad, so that first line connecting very nicely. Goaltender interference for Brendan Smith. But that's going to be all she wrote. So a great game overall, 6-2 is your final score. 3 stars, D'Angelo with 3 assists, Cheadle with a goal and assist, and Anderson with a goal and assist. Lundqvist gets the win, 31 saves on 33 shots. Definitely a nice start to the season. You can see the recap there. Definitely the highlight, Kakko getting his first goal in his NHL career. Alright, so with that, I think we're going to call it. But looking ahead, we will sim through a good chunk of the season, hopefully make some moves. And I suppose one last thing, actually, that I skipped over was we got a trade proposal here, Borgman for Lundqvist, and that was an obvious no, given his potential being very low. So yeah, no way we're making that move. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's going to be all. And I hope to see you next time. Adios.